Hi, today we are looking at the Family Golf TSI. This is a 2010 1.4 TSI. It has served us very well. We've had it for the past 9 years and it's still as good as new, except that some of the internal parts like the door handle rubber is getting a bit tacky. You know how it is with these Continental cars. The rubber parts are not tropicalized, so after a while they get very soft and tacky and starting to melt, and now some parts are starting to break off. So we're going to try to find a quick fix on a DIY basis. Alright, stay tuned. Okay, here we are inside the same Volkswagen Golf TSI, and we are looking at the door grab handle for the passenger side. Now this is something that plagues a lot of Continental cars. This part here you can see is actually rubberized, and what has happened is over the period of time the rubber has kind of like melted, and see my hand, I touch it and it gets the black part, or it's coming off. It gets onto the hands. So what we need to do is we're going to try to, well, the easy thing to do is to get this whole piece replaced. It goes all the way from here, one piece like that, and it's going to cost some money, of course, and we're not sure whether we can get the parts. But what we're going to do is we're going to try to resolve this problem on a DIY basis. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to open this panel, and then I'm going to try to clean off this rubberized part and see whether we can use what's left at the bottom of it. Okay, this is going to be quite a back-breaking job, but first you need a few tools here. And what I have done is I have ordered online. These are what you call plastic prying tools, which I bought online, and they are used to pry pieces of plastic. So I'm going to try this piece, and this piece has to come out so that it's easier to work with. I'm going to try to pry. So I've gone through YouTube, and they said just pry here, gently, and to get the thing. Yeah, there are little clips inside. You can hear the clips snapping, and if you want, use two of them. It takes a bit of gentle prying, to get it slowly out. Make sure not to break the clips. Don't force too hard, but you cannot go too slow. Okay, so this is how it came out. Okay, from what I see here, I made a mistake. It should come out from the top and go down to the bottom. So I hope I didn't break this, but it looks okay. And you can see here, these clips go into these holes here. So you can see here, these clips go into these holes, and then the whole piece comes out like this. Okay, so from now on it's going to be internal. We're going to take this inside and we're going to try to clean this up. Alright, now we're going to start work on this. What I have here is a roll of tissue paper, just in case, and this is methylated spirit, which you can buy for 3 ringgit and 50 cents from a hardware store. And of course I have my trusty old scrapers, including a small scraper. So we are in my little office, and we're just having this tissue paper just in case you have to wipe off all the rubbish. This very cheap tissue paper, maybe 1 ringgit or 50 cents you can get it. You buy them in a roll of 14, so I stole them from my wife. Okay, so tissue paper is just to keep your hands clean and keep the mug off. So what we're going to do is going to try to scrape this off, and yeah, it goes off quite easily. Okay, so you see you need a plastic scraper so you don't scratch whatever is underneath. If you're a bit greedy, use a bigger scraper. Yep, it's coming off pretty nicely. No, it gets a bit harder here because it hasn't deteriorated fully. So it's like a knife that cuts through this very melted and soft plastic, and the plastic goes all the way here, so we might as well, I'm not sure whether we should remove it all. I could do a easy one and you know, cut it off here, and then I have half of it in metal and half of it, because this part hasn't melted although it has cracked here. So maybe I should wait. Oh, but it's coming out. Yeah, it's coming out. Yeah. So might as well remove it all lah. Okay. Okay, no two ways about it. See how easily it comes off. If you are lazy, you can sort of like cut a line here, and then you only do the part that you want to do, but let's see. Oh, the plastic is all melted, man. Actually, it's not plastic, it's rubberized plastic. I suppose you could use a screwdriver or something, but you might... Oh, the bottom part is also plastic, yeah? Oh, it's really mucky. I put the paper here just to make sure it doesn't spoil the desk, leave black marks on the desk. Okay, I'm going to see whether we can clean off the rubber part, the sticky rubber there, using alcohol. We'll take some fresh tissue paper, then we're going to put some alcohol, methylated spirit. Yes, it's working. Very nice. More spirit, more spirit. You might call this a very spirited exercise, yeah? Okay, you see the black. Okay, so be generous. And you rub it on the plastic. And you can see that it's smooth now. Yes. Well, this part still seems to be stuck. Maybe I'll do a shortcut method, yeah? What if I chopped it off here? I'm gonna get a cutter. Okay, we're gonna take a bit of a shortcut. I'm gonna decide on a line here, and then I'm gonna cut across. Like this. And then we're going to kind of like scrape it, because the plastic is quite hard here, so it's hard to remove. So we're going to just remove up to that point. See, this part is still stuck, still quite solid. It hasn't melted enough. So I'm going to cut nearer, and we will let time solve the problem. Yeah. And I'm going to cut it in. Careful with the blade, huh? Don't cut yourself. Make sure your hand is not in the way of the blade. Very gently. So you can see the line where I've cut. Just be careful with the blade. Don't let it slip. Alright, so let's try to clean up the excess rubber. Okay, there you go. We're going to put this back on the car and see how it fares. Okay, there you go. Okay, so just now I made a mistake. This is the part that goes in here, so it must go in first, so therefore it must come out last, yeah. So if you all have to open the cover, you start from here. So because of this hook, I was mistaken. So what we are going to do is we're going to put this in first, and these pins will go in. This part fits here, and this part fits here, this part fits here, and so on and so forth. It's a kind of a clip here, you see. So you have to put in this side first, and then slowly get them into position. Then once it's ready, yep. So there you go. You now have a temporary fix. I have to wait for this to melt and then I'll take it out later. But now you don't have something that is sticky that's going to irritate you. And when we have time, we'll put a carbon fiber sticker once it's done. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.